NASA could make history today if its latest Mars lander successfully touches down on the red planet. For the first time, scientists will study not just the planet's surface, but also its core. The InSight lander is set to land just before 3 p.m. Eastern Time after traveling almost 300 million miles. Jamie Yukas is at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California. Jamie, good morning.
It's called the 7 minutes of terror because everything has to go perfectly in the 7 minutes from the top of the atmosphere down to landing.
The spacecraft will enter Mars's atmosphere at more than 12,000 miles per hour, heating the vessel's shields to some 2,700 degrees. It will slow to less than 300 miles per hour once the parachute is deployed. Then it will release its heat shield. 3 legs will pop out, and small rockets will slow the spacecraft to about 3 miles per hour before it lands.
So we can't control the vehicle from Earth. We can't use a joystick to land. The computer on board the spacecraft has to do everything perfectly to get it to the surface.
Over the coming months, the lander's robotic arm will deploy one device to monitor seismic activity and another to dig 16 feet below the planet's surface to measure Mars's internal temperature.
We have lots of missions that have looked at the outside, but one of the big unknowns is what does the inside look like? Whether the core is solid or liquid. Those types of questions are really important for understanding how the planet, what it looked like when it first formed and how it got to be where it is today.
All right, you are looking live pictures of the JPL, Jet Propulsion Laboratory, Pasadena, California. We are mere minutes of finding out if this InSight probe will actually land on Mars. Let's listen in.
Ground stations are observing signals consistent with parachute deploy.
Marco Alpha, Marco Bravo, maintain lock status.
Telemetry shows parachute deployment. Radar powered on. Heat shield separation commanded.
This is really good news so far.
It's fantastic.
I'm on pins and needles.
Yes.
Altitude convergence. The radar has locked on the ground.
Yes.
Standing by for lander separation.
Carrier interruption on Marco Alpha and Marco Bravo.
Gravity turn. Altitude 400 meters.
We're getting there.
300 meters. 200 meters. 80 meters. 60 meters. 50 meters, constant velocity. 37 meters. 30 meters. 20 meters. 17 meters, standing by for touchdown. Touchdown confirmed.
This never gets old.
No, it doesn't, Rob. Control room just erupted.
Hey, what's up guys? Jake the Asshole here, reporting on this monumental, groundbreaking news. Or monumental, groundbreaking bullshit, depending on how you want to look at it. It appears NASA and/or the US government, as well as the mainstream media, want the public to believe that NASA has successfully landed a probe on the surface of Mars. NASA claims they're going to have their probe stick out its little robot arm and probe itself about 16 feet into the ground. NASA claims by digging just a tiny 16-foot hole with the robot arm that they can test the temperatures beneath the surface of Mars and find out what the core of Mars is made out of, so that they can then find out how Earth may have formed. Yeah, as if you can dig a 16-foot hole and find out what the internal temperature of the core of a planet is. Hey, can any of us verify any of this information, or do we totally have to take NASA's word for it? Oh yeah, that's right. Like always, we're pretty much totally gonna have to take NASA's word for it, as none of us get to verify any of this information. Wonderful. Now let's take a look at this computer graphic, shall we? Ooh, yeah. That looks wonderful. Except it is an artist's representation of what it would look like to send a probe to a fantasy land which they call Mars. Yeah, that's right, this is nothing but CGI, and there are millions of people who think that this artist's representation of what it looks like to go to Mars, they think this artist's representation is an actual, genuine video of the United States government, aka NASA, landing on Mars. And sad to tell you people, this is most definitely 100% CGI, not a real video. And the reason I know this is because the mainstream media used this same computer graphic days before the supposed landing. So if the mainstream media is using the computer graphic saying here's what NASA plans on doing tomorrow, and then they show you the graphic, obviously it's not a real video of them landing on Mars. Do you get it? I know millions of people will believe this computer graphic is evidence and that they saw it with their own two eyes that a probe landed on Mars. Literally, people walking around right now who saw a computer graphic believe they saw with their own eyes a probe land on Mars. Ladies and gentlemen, NASA does not, even for a second, claim that that's real video of them landing on Mars. They used that computer graphic a day before they supposedly landed on Mars. 100% proof it is a computer graphic, and therefore not real video of anybody or anything landing on Mars. So here we are going on 2019, and apparently NASA has the ability to land a probe on Mars. However, they don't have the ability to attach a series of HD cameras to the probe so that they can then film what it looks like to enter Mars orbit and then land on Mars. No, we don't have any HD video footage or any video footage whatsoever from any cameras attached to the probe. However, we do have two, yes, count them, two still shots from the camera on board the probe. Let's go ahead and check out these still shots, shall we? Wow, holy shit, look at that awesome photo. Apparently this was taken just after the NASA InSight probe landed on Mars' surface, and wow, look at the detail. Doesn't it just make you feel like you're right there on the red planet, right next to the probe right now? Wow, awesome. And now let's take a look at the second photo. Holy Neil deGrasse Tyson pear-shaped balls! That is the most amazing picture of Mars I've ever seen. Wow, I feel like I'm standing on the surface of Mars. I mean, that totally has to be Mars. That can't be anywhere else on Earth that has a desert-like surface that they're portraying to be Mars. No, it 100% absolutely has to be Mars, right? And I hope you're catching my sarcasm, because I'm laying it on pretty thick. So as it stands, where's the physical evidence for NASA landing on Mars? Let's see. We have the mainstream media showing us a computer graphic. That's definitely not evidence. And then we have a couple of still shot photos which come from NASA, one of them being absolutely terrible and not showing anything. and then the other one looking like it could have been shot in Arizona or southern Utah, or basically any desert area, and then they could have claimed it was Mars. So where's the actual evidence? So far, I'm not finding not any shred of real evidence that this InSight probe landed on Mars. The only thing left we have is a room full of NASA employees clapping and giving each other awkward high fives. Yep, that's it. Have you seen these people? These NASA employees who sit in a room and they're supposedly working right now, waiting on one lady to give them all the news. Apparently at NASA, all the employees just sit quiet while one lady gives the news, while all her co-workers hang on her every word and then clap and cheer like a bunch of children who just got told that they're gonna have double recess today. Yay! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Here, let's watch this bullshit.
Radio science reports sudden change in Doppler.
Ground stations are observing signals consistent with parachute deploy.
Marco Alpha, Marco Bravo, maintain lock status.
Telemetry shows parachute deployment. Radar powered on. Altitude convergence. The radar has locked on the ground.
Yes.
Standing by for lander separation.
Carrier interruption on Marco Alpha and Marco Bravo.
Gravity turn. Altitude 400 meters.
We're getting there.
300 meters. 200 meters. 80 meters.
Alright, y'all, is it me, or does this dude look a whole hell of a lot like Alex Trebek? What do you guys think?
30 meters. 20 meters. 17 meters. Standing by for touchdown. Touchdown confirmed.
Touchdown! Woo! Yeah! USA! 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 Yay! Woo, woo. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo!
That's fantastic.
This never gets old.
No, it doesn't, Rob.
You got that right, Rob. It just never gets old watching NASA lie to the public and steal billions of dollars. Man, I could just watch this stuff all day long. It never gets old. So now, without further ado, the grand finale. Here it comes.
Touchdown confirmed.
What a celebration.
That was fun.
Yeah, that handshake. We've been practicing it. I know. They were better at it than we are.
I think we should make that a thing, because that was an awesome
Exactly,
handshake.
it really was.
This has been just another opinion from Jake the Asshole. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.